So now let's talk about your organization, the North Bay Patriots, and how that came into being, and what is your mission and vision for the North Bay Patriots?
My mission and vision, my mission was simply to, when I first started out, I had a lot of anger. And the anger that I had was for a lot of the reasons why the constituency out there, or the voters out there, voted in this last election. I heard that they wouldn't vote for a black man, they wouldn't vote for a woman, and that told me that the voters out there, they weren't listening to the two individuals, the candidates that were out there. They weren't listening to the platforms and how it really affected them. So they voted based on anger, and it was that was sad. It was just completely, utterly ridiculous to hear that they wouldn't vote for, say, John McCain because a woman was a heartbeat away, regardless of looking at how the individuals were, or they wouldn't vote for a black man because he was black. I thought we were beyond all that, and so that part really saddened me. But anyway, the fear that I had because of the individual Barack Obama being elected was the fact that we already had a Democratic House and we had a Democratic Senate. And so putting in a Democratic presidency, we had our three branches of government that I felt would take it way too far to the left when it was already to the left already. So our checks and balances are way out of whack. So now fast forward right now, when you start looking at those checks and balances, you're seeing all the Tea Parties going on and how that effect is. So it's the pendulum. You know, when the pendulum swings so far to the one way, it has to swing way back the other way. So we're seeing this huge, fast swings that are going on right now, and it's no wonder that people are upset. They know why they're upset. They don't know how to fix it, and that's where North Bay Patriots come in. North Bay Patriots, I feel, it's everybody's obligation to educate themselves, be engaged in with their elected officials, and then continue that education and pass that education on to, say, younger individuals like yourself. You're our future, and that is what's important. I looked at what I've been able to succeed. I was able at 27. I didn't have a college education, but just through sheer determination and hard work, I built a business with my partner, Paul Matthias. And at one time, we employed 49 people and ran 3 shifts a day. But I woke up again back in February after the election. I was just mad. I was starting to see the shifts that so far lean to the left, and my grandsons and my children would not have the opportunities that I had to be able to, with just hard work and sheer determination, to build a company that I built and build my own house, be able to design and draft and build my own house. That's what America's about. And they're not going to have that opportunity because we're going to saddle them with so much debt for a short-term relief. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's why I got involved with the other co-founders of North Bay Patriots. And again, the vision is the education, not only of the citizenry, of the voters that are out there, so they can experience what I experienced today, that empowerment. I mean, that is so, I wish everybody could go experience that, because it was a great gift that I was given today. And the other thing is where we start educating our elected officials, and they need to be educated, and so that's a lot of where my goal and focus is right now.
Great, well, thank you. And one more question. What do you think personally about the Tea Party movement and the events here today in Sacramento?
Well, obviously with the turnout that was here today, it's working. I mean, it gives people an avenue to go vent. And the focus here today, obviously being in Sacramento with what's going on with the water, and the pumps are running, they're just not running all the time. But you have the west side of I-5 is plowing trees and crops under. And generational families are now almost destitute, or fast becoming destitute with what's going on down there. So you have that focus where everybody's coming up, and you have the loggers with the AB-32, and in some cases with the Okay, don't get me wrong, but environmentalists, they have their position, but it's swung too far to the left, and now we're talking about human lives and decent human beings that losing their livelihoods. So I thought it was great because you had this convergence right to the center of our great state, and allowing people to voice their opinions, to let the legislators here at the Capitol building know that, you know, we're as mad as heck and we're not going to take it anymore. So I think it was a great thing, and now what everybody needs to do is step back, get educated, and then do the same thing that I did today and have that experience of what it's like to go lobby. Because you can do that on the phones, you can do it through letter writing, you can do it through faxes, and you can do it through email. So that's what everybody needs to start doing.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Judd, for your time.
Well, thank you, Hannah.
And thank you so much for everything you do, because I know we all appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing more of you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.